Welcome to Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, home to the Western Michigan Broncos, where we have a terrific matchup in store. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Minnesota Golden Gophers taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Broncos will put total leather to crank us up. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Minnesota's offense will start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he drops to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
Pressure coming. Out of the backfield, he's open. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their...
Gonna take a shot at this DB. He caught it, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside the spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. RPO complete to open the drive. There he goes. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's got it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Using the quick game. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right front.
That is... win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Getting set for the point after.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out.
Number 14, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. Going with the ground game left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Going deep. Makes the grab deep. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. The RPO, it's complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. A first down for the offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Floats it out in space. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. The Broncos will hustle to the line. To the air on 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his...
He lofted high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Quarterback making adjustments. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Still on his feet at the 40.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Unleashes one. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing them.
Oh, out of space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Golden Gophers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off play action on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Rolling right and going deep. Got his man.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the running back. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
That makes the score Minnesota 14, Western Michigan 10.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the gun, the inside give. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Broncos want to move quickly. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the ground with the back. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Sweet cut there. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Golden Gophers have moved it inside the 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
this defense in this game so far. Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side. 51 yards out. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Rides the back on the option, the give. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Broncos are in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Another incompletion on third down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. Got a man. It's high. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He'll try to do it himself. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Golden Gophers will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick strike complete. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Breaks the tackle. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Finds the tight end. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense...
Trying to beat the D deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Creates a little space. Turning it on. Strong, firm tackle. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
The Golden Gophers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass.
Touchdown, Minnesota! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
This time it's complete. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Complete in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Broncos have this offense rolling. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of him before the heat.
Well, the defense, they gave out the invitation. 3rd and long. Go ahead. We're going to play a big zone coverage here. Try and throw it in the end zone. See if you can fit one in a small area. We're going to pick it off. Quarterback did the right thing. Held his composure, threw it away, now setting up 4th.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Stanford. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Broncos in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Finds his big tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now they'll run the draw. Makes a man miss. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. They'll go to the air. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Hand off to the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Still looking on the move. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The give to the tailback. Runs through a tackle. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. And the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back. At his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he missed it. No good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play act.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got it. Makes a move. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but another missed field goal doomed that effort. On the run, it's high. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball?
Brings him to the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
Slithers into space. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Golden Gophers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Give to the fullback. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
And the Golden Gophers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to start us off. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Running back searching for a hole. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Going to sling it on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion. They'll go to the ground. He breaks the tackle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Quick spin on the run. There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive. The Bulls want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this will be a bit of a check. They get through and it's blocked. That's a line ball. So Minnesota's offense taking the real first chance we have to see them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David. Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Bulls line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Prescott.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And it'll be downed right there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up with protection. They give up the sack, but
fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll go back to work trying to get something going after a couple of punts the first 2 times they've had it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He unleashes a long one. Brings it in down the left side. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. Snap in the shotgun. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Now the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. So now on comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. The lead is now 5 here in the first. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. And as he throws, incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give from the gun. Pick up a 5. It'll be third down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. Good timing on the quick out. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's first and 10. They've moved it to the 41. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This defense knew coming into this one they were going to have their hands full trying to slow down this athletic quarterback. That time, they had their eyes in the wrong place. Quarterback got to the perimeter on the right, and it was just too late. Big gainer for the other.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Wants to fire on second down. Here's a heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Go with a little sprint.
It's a fake, and the holder's going to try to throw for it. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his own 20. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. Snap from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jeff.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Buffalo. Quick strike through the air for the score. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. He leaves it with the back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. He'll take a deep shot here. Got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Ready to try the point after. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Unloads quickly. Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. It's a fake. He wants to throw. And he's got it. Got to get to the sticks. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear. He wants to throw it again. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll trim the deficit to 15. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. UCF is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Utah. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up 3rd down.
They'll run play action. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch called for and made. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Bulls will punt this one away. He may keep that rush honest after completing a pass earlier. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Bought a little time, lets it go.
You just need to have more efficiency in the passing game. This guy completed exactly 50% of his throws the last game. Not good enough. And he's below that number in this game. Still not good enough.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw time, running short in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Trying to set up the screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on second down. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And that's a nice job by this kicker bouncing back. Last field goal gets blocked. Don't worry about it. Get that thing up in the air. Long field goals sometimes are low, but he drives the ball way up in the air and drives it through the uprights.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it away at the 37. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Here's the handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on. Bust through behind his pad. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He'll set up to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown Bulls. They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football on the last play. They got the...
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the 2-point try. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Here's the give off the left side. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Creates a little room. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Here's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
Unleashes one deep. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
Makes one-man miss. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally and handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you've just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. Handoff from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not much there. He gets one to the 11. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Off play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll off one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give on the option. Touchdown, Golden Gopher! They move on top here on the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Bulls want to move quickly. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They bring the punter onto the field now.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
From the gun on third down. That's reeled in. It's Prescott. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Unloads to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And this QB's got to find his rhythm. Like, he's out of sorts right now. He's out of sync. The ball's not coming out on time. The ball's not in rhythm. The receivers and quarterbacks and tight ends, they got to get on the same page, man. This offense has got to get something going positive because they've just been struggling through the air.
He's got him. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting?
Result of play is a touchdown.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the catch. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. You just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. They'll give it to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,